I was thinking outside the box, thinking outside the box. We got brothers gonna stay at the top. Yeah, we gonna stay at the top. Let me know if you're ready or not. Hey, I come.
I look like you asleep, gang. For real, for real. Shane the fucking God, man. You shitting me? You kidding me, man?
What up, gang?
Oh, that shit do say recording. Oh,
it do?
Do say record.
Shotgun Shane.
The Gatling gun himself in the building.
You just got nicknames for days.
Keep going.
Mr. I get 60 in the park. Mr. I jump over and nigga toss it off the backboard at Colorado. Mr. I came from the hood. I went to Baldwin. I went to JUCO. I got player of the year. Shane the fucking God. I transferred to the Pac-12. Shane the God.
Mr. Pac-12 himself.
Yo, man, shit.
He got Mr. Pac-12 himself in the building today.
What up, gang? What up?
It's good, man. Ain't shit, man. How you?
I'm good, bro. Chilling. Working. Staying in the gym. Got to.
All right, gym access out here type shit.
Gym. I got a few. I don't have the gyms, but I be going to a few gyms. One in Westbury, one in Little Neck Parkway. I be hooping with Paul.
I was just about to ask. You still plugged in over there?
Yeah, I be hooping with Paul on the weekends.
OG the answer.
What?
OG the answer. OG Savino.
He said he's doing something in May, like a Bello versus Beacon. Something like a All-Star game.
Oh, we did talk about that mad long ago.
That Saturday.
It was on somebody's like live, wasn't it?
It was on. I think when he was interviewing somebody, it might have been me.
It was his live. He was talking to niggas about that game.
Bello versus Beacon.
Wait, he's setting that up. He's setting that up.
Yeah, he said like May. He said either April or May.
Yo, wait,
I might have to really try to come down.
He's gonna be at Ryan.
Yeah, then you gonna have to be there.
Then you coming home for that?
Nigga, I might have to come home for that, bro. I'm about to tell them I'm on vacate for 3 days.
Who you play with?
Beacon.
Beacon?
Oh,
yeah.
That's cap. He capped.
What, Bello?
He gonna
why would I play with Bello? Niggas got mad guards. I'm gonna play niggas and guard.
I think Jaheim gonna come home too. I think Jaheim gonna play with Bello too.
Yeah, wait, so what's the Bello team gonna look like if we could go through that real quick? Because I know the team.
I mean, off the strength of my head, it would be like Ray, Mel, Ja, Breeze, Justin, probably Deontay.
Oh,
Jazz.
Deontay, Cuzzo.
Yeah, Cuzzo. That's 7 people. Who else I missed?
Shit, you think Tracy would play or not? He would slide to that probably, right? He was Bello.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just thought of that real quick.
Beacon.
Yeah, Beacon.
Me. I know you're gonna call Tariq probably. Probably Rick. You, Denny.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, most
whoever else, we're gonna finish it off.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the rest. Wait, what you said?
He said Moshe?
Yeah,
nah, he was just showing love.
Yeah,
okay.
Nah, Paul probably gonna call Moshe. Like, yo, we got this Beacon versus
we did one?
Probably.
All right, my friend A Blanco too.
Nah, shout out my dogs. Nah,
they be at the
funny, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out my son Moshe and A Blanco. A Blanco doing his thing with the music shit too. What's up, Moshe?
Probably. Fact. Alex might play too.
Word.
Facts.
Damn,
I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a movie because remember, like, I play with both and shit, so I know Bellows like that. Like, I know niggas like that.
When you get there though, just choose wisely. Choose wisely.
Ooh.
You remember what happened?
Ooh.
That sound like
choose wisely.
Yeah, I know what you talking about.
Let's not talk about it. What happened?
My son Kobe always forgetting to do the. This is the. Oh, you did it already? I forgot.
What?
Nah, he didn't. He did it.
I ain't hear no intro.
Yeah, he always forget to do the intro.
Welcome to fucking Outside the Box podcast, man. There we go, man. Here we go. We in the building. Episode 8. Who we got in the building? Mr. Pac-12 himself.
Mr. Shane God.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Shane, the main attraction.
Nah, that was smooth. That was smooth. I can't front.
Criminal shit.
That was tough.
That was.
I missed that nickname, Shane, the main attraction.
What you mean? What you mean by that, bro?
What I mean by Shane, the main attraction?
No, you said you missed that name.
No, I'm Shane, the main attraction.
Oh.
Shane the main, I'm Shane the main, but I'm the main attraction. Wherever I'm at, I'm the main attraction for me. Step on the court and the main attraction. Oh shit, Shane's on the court. Shane's here. Shane's in the gym.
Oh shit, talking shit.
Going to deli. Oh shit, Shane's in here. For me, it's just.
Oh shit, that's Shane.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, Shane, what's good, gang?
Wherever I'm at, just
Yo, gang.
the main attraction for me.
Hey, nah, that was smooth. That fit.
Oh, that's a homebrew beast.
In the main attraction, don't forget it.
That niggas, man. Nah, you got it, bro.
Let's get into it, man. The high school life. What was it like in high school? Killing around.
All right, so my freshman year, I went to St. Mary's. Like a lot of people forget that.
Right.
Yo, we always had that convo. Like, was it? Yeah. So that was your freshman year. Like, if everybody would have stayed there.
Yeah.
Yo,
that would have been wild.
When I was there, at least my freshman class, it was me, Darius Chester, Keandre, Damani, Junior Machado. We had like Chris.
My bro Lewis. Okay.
We had Travis. I forget, but like on varsity we had like Devontae Green, we had PK, we had Jesse.
Wait, hold on.
He ain't bullshitting.
The team that you just named was hold on, that was who?
The varsity team.
That was
No.
team.
The first.
Oh, I see that fucked me up because in my mind I'm like, hold on, what?
Nah, Devontae didn't play varsity. I had to play freshman because JV was fake stacked, but I could have played JV, but I was always working out with the freshman team, so I was playing with the freshman team, and then they moved up Damani to varsity, and like not to throw like Damani's my man, but I just felt like I should have been more. They needed a point guard, but they needed a point guard, so I understand why. So like I was more of a scorer at the time. I wasn't more as a facilitator as I am now, but they moved up Damani, so I was like, damn, I wanted to move up. So played the whole freshman year, it was like, and then summer comes, I'm playing with the varsity team, and mind you, Devontae's in our year.
Mm-hmm.
This is our sophomore year now. PK is a senior now. Oh no, he's a junior now, so he's still there. Then they still.
PK was nice.
Yeah, so like they was stacked. So it was like, so I'm playing with them, I'm coming off the bench, but it's like I'm getting that treatment like, oh, if I mess up, I'm coming out the game. But if everybody else mess up, if they staying in, come on, just get back on defense, whatever. But if it's me, I'm coming out the game.
Yeah, doing a little short leash shit.
I knew I didn't want to play JV, so it was like I'm not playing varsity. I'm not gonna be here.
It's quiet.
Yeah, you're not doing shit if you wasn't playing varsity.
The main attraction.
Okay.
The main attraction.
I'm not the main attraction. I'm out.
Let them know.
So sophomore year comes around, and actually my parents is thinking about moving to Suffolk County. So I'm like, all right, they want to transfer me to St. John the Baptist with Tavon Gagnier.
I said, yo, this my
Yeah.
That would have been all right, but
yeah, we would have been crazy at St. John the Baptist. Crazy. But so we were thinking about moving to like Deer Park or something like that. So I was telling my parents, I'm like, let me transfer to Baldwin for half a semester because we were supposed to move in like in December or something like that. So I'm like, let me transfer to Baldwin half a semester so we don't got to pay for St. Mary's. So I was on half scholarship. So we don't got to pay for nothing. For me, we could do what we got to do to move, and then we'd be out in December. Then I go to St. John the Baptist. So ended up doing that. Ended up not moving. So I stayed at Baldwin, played on the Baldwin team. I played varsity. Coach Burton, I knew Coach Burton since I was like 10 years old because Shayna went to the high school. Shayna's older than me.
Okay.
I even used to practice with the team sometimes. I went to all the basketball camps and all that. So he always wanted me to play on varsity with him. Got there. I was the last pick to make the varsity team. Barely played in the first half of the season. Second half of the season, I started to play better. First game I started, I had 28 points. I had 23 in the first half. And
28,
it was just up from there.
23 in the first half.
23 in the first half. We played against Hicksville. I mean, but that's
She and the
not
man, the
like
main attraction.
The Long
Main
Island
attraction,
League.
main attraction, main attraction.
Like it was the Long Island leagues. It was no competition for real, except for a select few teams.
So you basically got to Bolden by accident.
Kind of.
Like, by accident,
like-
on purpose, low key.
Wait, what made you choose Baldwin though?
On purpose, by accident at the same time.
What made you choose Baldwin
Okay.
though? Like, you can feel me? Like,
I mean,
like
ever since I moved from Queens, we moved to Bolden, so it was just that was my public school. That was the school I had to go.
Nigga caught Havoc at his zone.
That was the school I had to go to.
My soul. You shouldn't.
And then junior year, that's when we really teed up. Me, Daraja, PC, Paul, Marvin, Jared, Eli,
Right.
teed up. We was one of the top teams in the tri-state. One of the top teams in Long Island. And we ended up losing to Brentwood. I ended up losing to Tavon. He had transferred to Brentwood. And I'll say, like, I give Tavon his props every time. Like, I'm going to give it to him every time. And I don't even know why I'm saying this right now, but I'll say Tavon. Like, this is the only time in my life that I say, like, I got shut down. Like, Tavon shut me down. That game. Yeah, word.
Okay, now that's respect. That's respect, though, son. Clancy.
Yeah, that's respect, bro. Like, he completely shut me down.
That's a big man move right there. You gotta respect that.
Big man
move.
I had 9 points. I probably took like 12 shots. Probably made like 3 of them. The rest was free throws. Like, completely shut me down. And they blew us out by like 20. You know, Long Island.
Who was on the team? Like Jamel and Mike and all that?
Yeah, it was Jamel Allen, Tavon, Michael Monacy, Ali Mableton. That was really it. Them four just killing us. That was really it.
Like, what was your mindset going into that game though? Because for me,
so like we played Brentwood earlier that year in the Nassau vs. Suffolk Challenge, and we was tied going into the fourth quarter. It was a good game. I think that game I had 16, something like that. Tavon probably had like 20-something. Daraja had like 20-something. And then it was tied going into the fourth quarter, and then they like fourth quarter score was like 21-8, something like that. It was crazy in the fourth. So going into that game, we like, oh yeah, we about to beat them. We had a bad fourth quarter, just down the third. Come out, they on our ass, bro. Just first quarter was like down like 10. First quarter.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And after that, it just went downhill, bro.
Like, I don't even know like how to like what you think like if you was a coach type shit, what you would have did. If you was in your coach's position, what you would have did, like looking back on it now.
It was good coaching. We had a good game plan. It was just they just beat us, bro. It was like they just beat us.
No, I totally feel that right there.
I wouldn't say like we didn't do the game plan. Like we had a game plan that was like they was just making shots, bro, getting fast break layups, and they was getting stops. Like we wasn't making a lot of shots, and they was just getting fast breaks. Ali Mableton is just he's out on the break, or he's getting backdoor cuts. Like he's just out getting layups. That's what he do. Jamal Allen, he get out on the break.
Yeah.
I think he's 6'7", athletic.
Yeah, we played them a few times.
6'4", and he played football. Like, but he was good though. But it's like Jamel's athleticism killed us too. Crazy.
What happened senior year?
Senior year, we went crazy again. So my senior year, it was like me, Jabion, Jared, Zion, Justin Colwell, Taj, Elijah again, We won Nassau and we won Long Island. The Nassau County chip game, that was when I had
a winner.
that was when I had 25 in the first half, and then I ain't scored in the second half. But a lot of people don't know the story as to why I scored. So boom, I'm going crazy first half. We playing against Westbury, going crazy first half, crazy. I have 25 in the first half. I shoot a 3 at the buzzer to go into halftime. Cash, run to the locker room.
Buzzer beater.
Yeah, buzzer beat him. Run to the locker room before even go in. Before even going, I'm running to the locker room. My coach, he always wear a towel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's running full speed like this down he running down full speed down the hallway, bro, and chest bumped me in my back. So I hit mad there's football pictures on the wall.
Coach's lace.
1970, 1971.
Coach's lace.
I go run through all them pictures. I run through a door, bro. I don't feel nothing, bro. Like, I don't feel no pain whatsoever, bro. I'm hyped. I sit down, coach talking to us. I see blood all over me in my face, arms, wrists, legs.
What, bro?
I had glass in my eye right here. No cap, bro. I came out, bro, in a number 40 jersey, 3X shorts, tape over my wrist.
You said you came back was a whole different player.
I ain't even come out.
He came back. He went in my boy Gatlin gun.
Nah, coach got a little too hype. He was definitely late.
He was too hype, bro. But I didn't even come out at halftime, so it's like everybody's warming up. I'm getting tape and getting glass out of me and all that. Everybody's warming up. Everybody's like, "Where's Shane at? Where's Shane at?" The whole crowd, mind you, LAU Post was packed.
That's one thing. Them Long Island games used to get cracked by. PSAL was tough. We used to have crowds in PSAL, but Long Island, bro,
they got it.
Them games used to
got it.
No, but I come out probably 2 minutes into the third quarter, and before I even come out, there was 7 little kids, bro. They was probably 9, 10 years old. They all coming in the back. Where's Shane? Where's Shane? They walk out with me. They escort me out the locker room.
Nigga had the security guard.
Nigga had security.
They all walk out with me. I come out. Everybody's going crazy. And then I check in the game, bro. I get by the defender. I have an easy pull-up, bro. Easy pull-up at the elbow. I couldn't even flick my wrist. I'm like, oh, almost airballed it, bro. I was like, nah, I can't even shoot.
You knew it was over.
It was over. I promise you I was going for 40. Promise you. At least 40.
That's different.
Nigga said, nah, I couldn't airball. I had to go.
I can't shoot no more. I probably had 4 assists in the second half. Playing defense, just being out there for real.
I mean, shit, you was a whole new player.
Yeah, I had to be a whole new player, basically. I had to be a point guard.
You said 3XL jersey.
Had to be a PG.
I hate that shit. When your jersey fuck up and you get a whole new jersey and there's only some big shit left.
No, 3X shorts.
It's not the same swag.
It's just still not the same. I want my uniform. Where's my uniform? I want my uniform. Fuck that.
That was crazy though. And the next game, we played against Hills West, and there was a dog fight the whole game too. Fourth quarter come, one of their best players catches a cramp in their calf. He done for the game. He was
fried. He fried himself. Should have ate a banana.
Nah, what, boy? He fried himself. He should have ate a banana.
But no cap though,
bro, what, bro?
Game,
This nigga said, I should have gave him a banana.
That's what he just said. I thought I was bugging, bro. I thought I was wilding, bro. What?
He cramping like that. He wasn't treating his body right, gang. He wasn't ready for that.
I don't like bananas. I don't eat bananas.
But you're the main attraction, bro. It's kind of different.
I don't either.
Yo! Oh, son.
Big ball.
Boy.
Continue your story, though, Shane.
Right. the Long Island chip game, the dog fight the whole time. Richard Altanoy, he's killing us whole game, killing us, and he ended up getting a cramp. He's out in the fourth quarter, and I think if he stayed in the game, it would have been a different game, and they possibly could have won it just because of how the game was going. Ever since he was out, we turned it up, and that shit. When that shit was going to states.
Facts.
And niggas is thinking kill.
But all right, so even at the states, we played against Middletown. Daniel school.
Bro, they play my room. The nigga play my roommate.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
We played them.
That's crazy. So small,
it was
bro.
a good game. It was a good game the whole time. We was down the whole game though, if I remember correctly. I remember Jared fouled out. Jared Roden fouled out, one of our other best players. He fouled out like middle of the third quarter or something like that, end of the third quarter. And then fourth quarter came. They just pulled it away. And that was the end of it. But I had like 26, 7, and 6.
Tough. 26, 7, and 6.
A hell of a high
Yo,
school
why
career,
would everybody come up here and state their numbers? They be saying it on some calm shit like it's not some OD. Like,
niggas is humble.
Nah, I respect the humble, but
So
27, 7, and 6.
But it's like, I don't know, like at least going to Baldwin, like I like playing at Baldwin, of course, and I'm happy I did. But at the same time, it's like I was playing so many games and mad seasons just to get Division II offers and D3 offers. I had one D1 offer just from Baldwin, just from high school basketball, and that was Stony Brook. But that was after my sophomore year. So I was going into my junior year. After that, I had no D1 offers from Baldwin.
So you had your first D1 offer at sophomore year?
Yeah, like the summer going into my junior year.
I remember.
Like, all right, so what was you thinking? As soon as you got that first D1 offer, what was you thinking?
Run it up. Like I got an offer as a sophomore, I'm about to run it up. But I come back here, my junior year and go crazy, then my senior year go crazy. I'm about to be the first one to go high major out of Baldwin. Like,
respectfully,
it ain't work like that though, bro. Like, I guess it was just a competition that we was playing against.
Yeah, Shane, quick question, bro, because I don't even know. They don't even know I'm about to bring this up. I remember you had no O's the same time. Me, you, Ja went to hoop group with Jayhawks.
Reading
So the little backstory. Nah, because for me it was mad New York and New Jersey. Like for me, tri-state, we was all fake with each other. Somehow, some way, it ends up me, Ja, Joel on the same team in hoop group, and Shane is here. And Shane ended up basically like for me, obviously not playing with us, but he on the random team. But so all of us like, yo, we gonna run it up, come to each other games and shit. Yo, next thing you know, me, Ja, chilling in the room. We like, yo, niggas just got some D2 looks, blah blah. We went on Twitter real quick. It said Shane Gatling gets 3 offers from what was it? You mind telling the 3 schools? It was
from hoop group. I think it was like Monmouth. I think Monmouth, Iona, and St. Peter's, I think.
Like, it was really nuts. Like, Shane, from what I remember, it was like a couple different chip games and shit. I remember Shane bringing his team to the chip over there and shit and winning a chip at hoop group. It was something like that. But I just remember bro getting O's. Niggas went to Wawa. It was crazy, bro.
Wawa every night.
Wawa every trip, every night.
Every trip. All goodies.
And from there, I just remember it taking off, bro. From there, I'm like, nah. Once you see that first O, and you already know, it just opened up a door.
Facts.
What was the recruiting process like after fresh out of high school to get to Niagara?
Fresh out of high school, so I had I had a lot of those offers that's like offers, but they offer you, but they won't speak to you again. I had that from. So I had that was from Monmouth. I had that from Stony Brook. I had that from like North Carolina A&T, Marist, a lot of schools like that. Then I had a bunch, like any D2 you could think of, any D3 you could think of. Any D2 you could think of, I had it. But it was like, I didn't want to go D2. Like, I didn't think I was a Division II player. I wanted to go Division I. If it wasn't high major, I just wanted to go Division I. So that's when I played with the Jayhawks. I was playing with the Jayhawks as an unsigned senior. We went to Dallas and we went to Atlanta. Actually, I played with the Panthers too. Went to Vegas, and then after that, I was getting offers. I was getting a lot of low major offers,
like MAC and stuff like that.
Yeah, like a lot of Macs, a lot of SWACs, a lot of belts, stuff like that. And I was like, but they all, like, whenever I was getting them offers, they wouldn't talk to me again, or they'll talk to me every 2 weeks or something like that. So when I got the Niagara offer, they offered me on the spot, and then they call me back 2 days later, and then they text me the next day, and then they'll call me back 2 days later again.
So
That'd be would have loved that.
Yeah, and then
love that.
And then they was
consistent.
Yeah, and then they was the only ones who asked me to come on a visit. So, all right, I'm gonna take the visit. Drove up there. It was nice. I mean, it was alright. I ain't visited no other school though. No one else asked me to. I visited D2s. I visited Delphi. I visited New Haven, and I visited Pace, and then I visited Niagara. So if you want to be technical, that was my top 4. If it wasn't Niagara,
yeah, you was gonna go to Post, right?
Yeah, and I had Post too, but I was probably gonna go to either Pace or New Haven.
Okay. That's the any 10 with New Haven. That would have been a good one too. So Elijah Bailey, shout out my brother.
Yes. Ended up going to Niagara out of high school from that.
Niagara.
Yeah.
What happened over there?
Over there, if it got
Niagara.
Bro, if it got crazy over there, bro. Like, I saw off rip on my visit. There's like, yeah, we had trouble scoring last year. We want you to come in and help us score, and be a facilitator as well, because we know you're good off the bounce and all that. I'm like, yeah, cool. I do that perfect. I commit on my visit. When I get there in the summer, put me in his office, like the second day I'm up there. Oh yeah, we think about redshirting you.
Damn.
Yeah, like.
Wait.
Please elaborate. Elaborate. Talk your shit, bro.
I'm like, why you want to redshirt me? Like, you just say you had trouble scoring last year. Like, I'm obviously here to score, so.
You said, I'm here to put the ball in the basket.
Exactly. I'm here to put the ball in the basket. That's why you recruited me. You told me that to my face.
Hey, that's the first thing you said. That's the first thing you said when you see me.
He said he had trouble scoring last year.
Shane the man, the
attraction.
Like, so I do.
He got me weak.
It don't gotta be 30 points, 20 points. Just let me ease my way into it. But when I'm in the game, I'm gonna look to score. So he's like, oh, we think you need to get bigger in the weight room, and plus you are almost academically ineligible to even get here. So we want to make sure your grades is right. I'm like, man, don't worry about my grades. That's gonna be fine. Like, high school, college is different. Like, I'm new slate right now. It's different. I said, so give me the summer to prove to you that I don't have to rush you, and you make your decision.
Fire.
Respect.
Make your decision when preseason starts. He goes, okay, let's do it. Season comes, summer comes, I'm wilding. He goes, and Steph Curry threes, Trey bombs all from anywhere, bro.
Fucking shit too, like.
Season come, preseason, I don't want to redshirt you. Heard. Let's get right. And then first game comes, we play Buffalo. I played 2 minutes. I was like, I'm a freshman. It was a rivalry game. A lot of people there. A lot of seniors on our team and their team.
Respectfully.
Yeah, so second game come. We played against Brown. I played 9 minutes. I had 7 points. And then third game, we played against Hartford on ESPN. And in that game, I had like 13 points in 14 minutes.
Live on ESPN.
live on ESPN. That was the day. It was like, I don't know if y'all know, but they played college basketball games 24 hours of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So our game
we be tuned in.
Yeah, our game was at 6:30 in the morning. At Hartford.
That's early.
we had shoot around at like, bro. We had shoot around like
not 5
in the morning, bro. Swear to God, breakfast at like 4, shoot around at 5, like warming up.
I mean, low key you had to, but it's still like, damn, that shit early.
Like, damn, bro, we was buggy. Like, yeah, they wanted us in our rooms at like 8 o'clock, bro.
Like, 8 o'clock what?
PM.
Nigga, they had a 6:30 a.m. game.
6:30 game, bro, on TV.
Boy,
you niggas need to be in bed at 7.
Boy, 5 o'clock shoot around what? 5 o'clock shoot around.
That game so early.
Nah, I mean, respectfully, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Facts, but yeah, and then I knew. So I had some differences with my coaches sometimes. And like sometimes they'll tell me like, "Oh, I'm only good enough to play here," and stuff like that. And
what the fuck?
Oh, they was trying to beat the confidence. Oh, that makes your story so much more epic. I ain't even know that game.
So my dad, y'all know my dad. My dad had got involved. So he's like, "You think my son can only play here? Like he had other places he could have went to." Like
definitely did, sure did. Shit.
And then basically, like, so we played against Youngstown State. This is like my first thought of me transferring. We played against Youngstown State. This is my first game. No, like my second game I started. I had 24 points in 27 minutes, and we go into overtime. I'm the reason why we're in overtime, and I don't play a single minute in overtime. We end up losing the game. I'm on the bench like during overtime. I'm like, Ty's our director of basketball operations. And I'm like, Ty, why am I not in the game? Like, I have 24 points from overtime, and the reason why we're here, why am I not in the game? And the other coach, he goes, "Oh, just be ready when your name is called. Like, you're not the coach here. You're not the coach here." I'm like,
nah, what?
So I'm like, end up losing that game. So I'm like, all right. I'm thinking about transfer.
You be on the bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about transfer. Then when I really knew I wanted to transfer, we was playing LIU Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. I had like 54 tickets for family and friends. Marvin had like 50 tickets for family and friends. Matt, they're from Brooklyn. Dwayne Powell, he's from the Bronx. And I think that's it. So we had endless tickets. Mind you, I'm still starting at this time. We had dinner before the day before the game.
Wait, hold on. Before you hold on. I'm about to end this and I'm gonna send another email. We're gonna come right back.
Yeah, cause the time 3 minutes and shit. Yeah,
man, and we back. Welcome back to Outside the Box, man. Niggas trying to take us out the school real quick, but we back. But nah, go ahead, bro. Finish that. So basically, I just had a game in the Barclays.
And you had dinner before, and boom.
Yeah, her. So I had dinner the night before.
Wait, what was eats? Good eats?
Yeah, it was good eats.
You just gotta make sure, because you know.
Yeah, we was in Brooklyn. It was good eats. Usually it's not good eats.
See what I'm saying? Thank you. See? Niggas wouldn't even think that. See what I'm saying? Niggas would be like, nah, that nigga eat good. Like,
Yo, bro. We used to have. Hold on, I'm not even gonna get into that yet. That's next.
Okay.
You know what that means.
You gotta talk shit.
So he pulled me to the side. Coach pulled me to the side. He goes, saying we're gonna start Chris for defensive purposes, but you're still gonna play starter minutes, and you'll be all right. Just do your thing. I was like, all right, cool. Chris, he's like 6'2", stocky, plays great defense, and LA Brooklyn had a great score at the time, so he just wanted to slow him down early or whatever. Hold on. All right, so.
Oh wait, hold on. Change the shade, bro. Change the shade.
Huh?
Shit. The name.
Oh. Damn, Shana.
Shitty.
My nigga Shay.
My nigga Shay.
That's his name that's coming up in class.
I mean, all right, so boom, playing the game. I only played 11 minutes, and that was in spurts. That was like I get in, I play 2 minutes, come out, get in, play 3 minutes, play 1 minute, come right out, go back in. I'm like, bro, what am I doing, bro? I only had 2 points in 11 minutes, and I played nowhere near starter minutes. And I have 50 people watching me in the Barclays Center. You feel me? I'm like, I'm out of here. At that point, that wasn't even conference play yet. That's like December. That was before Christmas. At that point, I knew I was transferring. I'm out of
Damn.
here.
That's what I said. I should say, damn. Oh, goddamn.
Nah, because if you're not playing before conference play, you know the vibe. Like, coach about to grease once conference play
I'm
starts.
see what his head for.
I'm not playing for bro. Like, when I'm in, like, conference play, I'm going to be sitting there, bro. Sitting there, doing nothing. Wasting my time.
So how the rest of the year went? Like, that year, like?
Rest of the year, I mean, the coaches,
like,
I still had some ups and downs with my coaches the rest of the year. Even they was even arguing to each other over me. Like, it was, I don't know.
Oh, like one coach, like one of the assistants is like, yo, bro, Shane is actually fake doing shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the head coach like, I don't see it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like they're arguing during the game, bro. So it's like, if the camera comes back to pan this way, you see them bickering at each other on camera. And it's like, it's just bad, bro. I was like, I don't want to be here.
Being a man, I mean attraction.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want this attraction.
I don't want this attraction.
So you knew where you was going, like how you get to Indian Hills.
Indian Hills.
How I got to Indian Hills. All right, so
yeah.
I got my transfer release. I got my release papers, and I'm like, I don't know if any D1's gonna really offer me because I only averaged 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist.
Okay.
I shot like 38 from 3 and like 82 from the free throw line, something like that. But my grades were still bad, and I didn't even average that much at Niagara. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to go D2. I'm looking at Post again. I'm looking at the same schools, same exact schools, New Haven, Post,
double back,
Pace, and Adelphi.
Okay.
I'm probably, it's like late July now. And I'm like, all right, I need to commit in like 2 weeks. Next thing you know, Howard Junior College called me. Like, yeah, we want you to come here, get a new start, whatever, get recruited again. We want the top junior college in the country. And this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, probably the next day, Indian Hills called me, saying the same thing. And South Plains called me the same day, too, saying the same thing.
Option.
But at this point, I had no idea what JUCO basketball really was. Like, I knew what it was, but I'm thinking JUCO basketball is for like.
This nigga smiling.
I'm thinking it's for like people who not good at basketball, not getting recruited and stuff like that. You feel me? So I'm thinking Joe's and John's is gonna be the Indian
Hills.
Joe's and John's got it.
Yeah. So I did my research on the JUCOs, and it's like I was looking at South Plains, and I was looking at Howard. I seen Jay Crowder went to Howard, so I'm like, oh, he in the NBA. I seen a lot of people go high major from Howard College and South Plains and Indian Hills. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's basically getting recruited again. Basically high school.
Wait, so what was that like from like that, like, because you just said like, so once you left Niagara, you was like, all right, I'm going D2, like, you know what I'm saying? And then back to back, 3 big JUCOs hit you. For me,
I mean, I was I was like, I'm thinking I'm about to go JUCO now. Like, I don't want to go D2 because if I go D2, more than likely I'll be stuck there.
Word.
It would be easier to go D1 from a JUCO because I have to leave anyway. And it's a Division I JUCO, and top 25 in the country
every year.
So I mean, once I did my research on the JUCOs, I was more happy about it. So then, at that point, I just had to choose which one. I couldn't visit because it was too late, so I just had to trust the coaches or whatever. And another thing that led me to Indian Hills too was Jamel was there too. Jamel Allen was there. And I was talking to him. He was telling me to pull up, and so I was like, "I bet." Bowen gotta feel me and beat him.
Yeah, word Long Island.
So yeah,
but that's like Iowa.
You said?
Yeah, that's it. Iowa, bro.
Yeah, Iowa. No more Iowa. Don't ever go there.
I was about to say, but that shit sound boring, boy.
Ever go there? It's nothing.
What you mean? They're a top JUCO program. Like,
bro, when I tell you, when I got off the plane, bro, and they picked me up from the airport, I'm driving I see tumbleweed on the side, bro, like really rolling like the cartoon. I'm like, bro, that's real, bro. Tumbleweed is real.
You only see this shit on TV.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, that's tumbleweed, bro. No cap, bro.
Nah.
Barber.
That's OD.
You said the barber?
Yeah, I was about to add, like, was there a barber out there that was nice?
My hairline used to be fried in Iowa, bro.
At that point, I would have been shaking.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trusting nobody in Iowa.
I took
quiet. It's quiet.
Day I got player of the year, I had a bad cut, bro. Taking mad pictures and looking
like fuck it. Like, it is what it is.
Bro, the barbers in Iowa was not good. And then it was like we get cuts every 2 months. Every month, every 2 months. It's like I'd rather look like this than a barber mess up my hairline.
Nah, word though. Wolf got wolf it.
Like I go home in 2 months, bro. I can wait 2 months.
Damn sure that I like that 2 months.
I could wait 2 months, bro.
Talk about that JUCO experience now, bro. Like,
so
right, Indian Hills, like now you Shane the main attraction.
Yeah, I was really the main attraction. I get to Indian Hills. Preseason we was ranked 8th in the country. So off rip we was ranked like number 8. We had like 5 D1 champions. So we had me from Niagara, we had one from Pitt, we had one from Georgia Tech, we had one from Minnesota. We had one from St. Francis, Brooklyn. And that's it. Then we had people who was there from last year and then freshmen. And then
that's still wacky.
That's a wild team. I don't even know these niggas.
Wacky.
Bro, when I tell you, JUCO was probably easier than high school. Like,
word.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, at least where I was at. I was like,
hold on, you gotta.
Wait, is it because I feel like
I understand, like, because I ain't do that JUCO shit, so it's like my understanding of the JUCO, I be feeling like most people that I be talking to that with the JUCO, they be like it's really like that shit's tough. Like it's not
like trench work.
Yeah, like because it could be a scenario like
depending on where you are though.
You're right.
At least I feel like you feel me. You playing them at Monroe. You feel me? You in New York. You out here and playing against people from the trenches. You feel me? Like I'm playing against people from Iowa. Think about it. You feel me?
Respectfully.
It's like, yo, bro, they're playing a zone. Like I remember a team was playing a 3-2 zone and they wouldn't move past the 3-point line. So I'm
hack line. Bad.
Catching and shooting like, yo, it's easy, bro. It's easy. All I gotta do is make the shot. It's like I ain't have to put the ball on the ground much. Like a lot of my highlights is just catch and shoot or for triple threat. It's like I ain't have to do a lot. And I had other people on my team who was actually nice. And they actually like I think we had 7 seniors and they all went Division I.
God damn.
Wow,
God damn.
It was tough. It was like I had a role, but a green light as well.
Because your role was basically saying like, yo, when y'all get it to Shane, y'all know what to do type shit. Like for those of you that are 4s and 3s and shit, rebound
Rebound, yeah, crash the boards.
type shit, crash
When I
them
get
old
it,
boards.
most likely going up. Most likely. And then, so playing the whole season, we was 36-0 going into Hutch. Hutch is like the JUCO NCAA tournament.
36-0.
Huh?
Yeah, so 36-0. Like,
Yeah, we was
goddamn,
36-0.
that's a little tough, right?
So we
there.
get to Hutch. We get to our tournament. We had to buy first round actually because we was number 1 seed, and then we lose first round. We lose second round to Barton Community College.
On some UVA shit.
Yeah.
Word. I do remember it, but I just never heard the game story.
It was like I had 6 points at halftime, so it was like first half we was down probably like 10 at halftime. So I take the first half on my shoulders. So I mean that was my fault.
Okay, respectfully.
Second half, I ended the game with like 26, 5-4, something like that. But it was like I still could have did some things better in the second half. But also like a lot of players on our team who was supposed to be helpful didn't help at all.
Okay. So respectfully, niggas just ain't show up that day.
Some people didn't show up.
Respectfully.
And then went in overtime, lost first round. Everybody was dreading the locker room. I'm like, yo, bro, never did we just lose first round.
Like,
no, never did we just lose first round. Out of our 36 games, bro, we probably played like 17 ranked teams.
All better than that team you just lost to.
Packed all of them. That team we lost to was not ranked at all. Their biggest guy was like 6'5", skinny. Matter of fact, he had 35 on us, and he averages 8 points. And he got an offer from Washington State, and I seen him in the Pac-12 the next year.
Yo, for those guys watching this, y'all young brothers, man, one game could change your life.
What the fuck? What the?
What he was 6'5", he was a guard, like forward.
No, he's really a guard, but he played the 4 because he's like one of them bouncy niggas.
Wait, all right. So what was his scout going into that game though? Like, was he on your scout report?
His scout was let him shoot. He's bouncy, athletic, box him out. He has to get like put back dunks and stuff like that. That's it. Like he just box him out, let him shoot.
He came out like I'm playing.
He probably had like 4 or 5 threes, bro. But he had like endless like putback layups and drives, dump offs. He's only 6'4", bro, 6'5". Bouncy though.
He ever got in the game at Washington State?
Huh?
He ever got in the game at Washington State?
Yeah, but he ain't really do nothing though.
He said, "Got your back." Got your back.
I'm looking on the scouting report. Like, I think his name was like Marvin Cannon or something like that. I'm like, Marvin Cannon, and then it says Barton Community College. I'm like, never is this nigga at Washington State right now, bro. Never.
He said, wow.
This shitty, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, never, bro.
You said how, Sway?
How, Sway?
How? How the fuck he get to Washington State?
I don't know, bro. But I guess it was against us.
Word. Like, it's because it was Indian Hills. Literally, like, y'all didn't lose a fucking game. So they said, oh, you came to play against these brothers?
You just came on
at 12 me.
It's crazy, bro. I was supposed to get more offers that week, bro.
You got conference player of the year, right?
Yeah, I was conference player of the year, and I forgot what they call it. Like, I was something player of the year. But
like basically some state shit, like statewide.
Basically I was like conference player of the year and the state player of the year for JUCO. Out of all the state.
That's different.
Like, why you keep saying this shit so humble though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I always thought I didn't belong in JUCO anyway, so it's like.
So you'll take those.
That's just me though. I feel like I didn't belong there, so it's like the accolades that I achieved. It's like, yeah, I'm looking for it. but it was like I wouldn't expect anything less of me if I was in JUCO.
Gotta hold that standard.
Like if I go to JUCO, I'm getting player of the year. Like it's just nobody's better than me. I feel like nobody's better than me.
Respectfully.
So it's like if I'm here, I'm like I like the JUCO All-American All-Star game. Like Jelly was in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Played against Jelly. But I'm thinking like, all right, I'm thinking before the game, I'm like, I was on the #1 team in the country, so that means I'm the best player in the country. So I'm going to come here and get MVP. I'm going to come here, win the game, and get MVP.
Mindset.
Came there, won the game, got MVP. It's like I
Mind over matter.
Yeah. I feel like I just feel like if you're the best player on the #1 team in the country, you're the best overall player.
I mean, that does kind of make sense.
You said what? Like
I mean,
it makes sense.
It's not necessarily true, but I feel that way in my case.
Mm-hmm.
Shit makes sense, bro. Shit add up. We ain't denying that, bro. Ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Well, what's all the shit you had? O's you had coming out of
what came in? What started? What's the ones that? What's the first couple?
American, what came
first,
in?
so
Amazing.
The first one I had was Washington State. That was the first.
Okay.
One.
The same as the Nick nigga.
You could have been playing with your boy.
But like, remember off the top of my head, I had Dayton, West Virginia, Ole Miss, Memphis, Washington State, Colorado, Pepperdine, Akron, Ohio, Fordham, Iona. I had like Stetson.
That's from East, West, South.
Boy. Boy. Started wild. He just started wild.
Kent State. Yeah, I had a lot, bro. I had a lot. Like JUCO made me feel like I was a McDonald's All-American in high school. Like I was getting offers, but like I got more of my high major offers towards the end of the season because those like the high major schools don't know if somebody's going to declare for the draft or you feel me. Like the mid major, low majors, they know what they got, they know what they need. It's like the Kansas, I don't know if Azubuike's going to go to the draft, so I'm gonna wait later on to the season and see if I need a big. You feel me? I mean, that's when my high major started coming in later in the season. But like beginning of the season, middle of the season, I had every low major, mid major, and I probably ended with like 10 high majors altogether.
Damn.
Yeah, I really felt like
it is tough.
That's really quite a process, bro. Like you really got to redo it at the JUCO, basically like a nice senior year high school, and you really upped it.
Yeah, I'm super glad I went JUCO, bro, because it's like we all had the same dream, like playing high major basketball and playing NBA basketball. I never thought, at least growing up, how I did, like playing basketball, like in Long Island, I never thought I'd be playing high major basketball just because Long Island was always overlooked. And it was like, that's why I almost came back to Queens my senior year. I was either going to go to,
what?
I was either going to go to QHST construction.
It's up. Hold on.
I was either going to go to QHST construction or I was going to try to go to Dozo.
Wait.
You know, Kobe, my fault. This happened though. This happened.
What?
Yeah. First,
niggas did not have me in that loop.
First, West.
I was not in that loop.
I was trying to get my guy, man.
First, West, his pops was trying to get me to go to construction. I played against construction in Beacon, Wildermouth, and he was like, "Yo, what you doing for high school?" I'm like, "I'm still in bowling. I'm in construction." Like, you ain't doing that in bowling. I'm like, that's a fact. I've been trying to believe. Because I wasn't getting no offers there. Like I love playing at Baldwin. I love my coach, the team. I love Baldwin, but it's just I wasn't getting no offers there, so I just wanted to leave just for that. And it was like he was like, come on, you're not getting an offer in Boone. You know, you play one game in the city, you're gonna get an offer. I'm like, I know all my friends are getting offers from one game, bro. And I'm playing a whole season to get 2 Division II scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's like, I'm glad I got to redo it and got the chance to go high major. And that high major experience was crazy. Like,
Packed.
China.
All right, what made you go to choose
Wow.
Colorado? Out of everything,
Pack 12. What made you choose Colorado? Facts.
so my top three was Pepperdine, Dayton, and Colorado.
Mm.
Pepperdine was last on the list just because of where it's at. I mean, it's in Malibu, California. So I'm like, bro, Malibu, California on the beach. The school's literally on the beach, bro. Like,
I couldn't handle it.
So everybody at Pepperdine is getting right.
That's in my top three, bro.
I couldn't handle it. School.
So Dayton was actually my number one school. So I was talking to Obi because we played on Jayhawks together when I was unsigned.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, yeah, bro, come to Dayton, ask them to bring you on a visit or whatever. So I was like, yeah, can I come on a visit so-and-so this weekend? It was like, oh, we're going to try and have an incoming freshman up, but if he doesn't, then you can. So I'm like, nah, I'm not.
That's a turn off.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm just saying, yeah, no, I'm not the main attraction.
Yeah, I'm not the
main attraction. The main attraction.
Colorado. I asked Colorado for that same weekend that I asked for. They was like, yeah, we'll set it up right now. We'll do all this. And boom, I had my flight info in like 2 hours.
Damn. Not the main attraction.
Yeah, and that's why you went to Colorado.
Set the flight up in 2 hours, that's beast. Like, all
they have to do is make a little call. They say, O'Shane, you ready?
Yeah. I mean, they've been asking me to come on a visit, but Dayton was my number one at the time.
Mm.
So it was really like, I'm waiting on what Dayton's gonna say first. And then
respectfully.
Nah, but you really know Obi though, so that was probably like probably why you was jacking it more. Like, yo, if I could go to Dayton, I'm really gonna be with bro.
Obi, because they already had a point guard, Jalen Crutcher. I'm trying to play the 2. Wherever I go, I'm trying to play the 2, or at least combo guard. Like, if I gotta play the 1, I want to play the 2 at times too. So it was like they had Jalen Crutcher, and then if I would have went there and then with Obi, it would have been crazy. Really different. Really different. But then that happened. Like, nah, I don't wanna be second fiddle to nobody.
Mm.
So ended up going to Colorado. I visited Colorado, and I committed on my visit.
Oh shit! Hold on, shit was that wild.
It was litty though. Like, we hooped. I was killing on my visit, wilding.
Gucci.
Killing on my visit. Then we went to a party. You know how that go. I stayed, but they put me in a 5-star hotel, bro. Like my bed was some other shit. Like it was crazy, bro.
That's that how amazing treat right there.
The facility is crazy. Like, just comparing Colorado to Niagara, it's like, it makes Niagara look like a high school campus. Like, Colorado got like 36,000 students. Niagara,
my school got like 4,000.
Yeah, Niagara had 6. Niagara's not even that much bigger than your school, bro.
All right, that shit in New York, damn near SUNY, right?
Went from like 6,000 students to 36,000.
What was that like? You feel me? Like that? Like you said, like you grew up watching, like, because everybody watch college basketball. Niggas always.
Where is like
you get what I'm saying? Like you went from, like you had a different story, but you went from Long Island, Baldwin, like you said, niggas be shitting on Long Island, but it's like you came from Long Island, Pac-12, niggas watching you on TV now.
It was crazy playing on, like, most of our games was nationally televised, but we was on TV every night, at least on Pac-12 network. If we wasn't on ESPN or CBS or Fox or whatever, we was on Pac-12 network. Like, if you had the subscription, you go watch it. But almost every other game was on like ESPN, ESPN2, or CBS, or or Fox or something like that. And it's crazy, like, because I used to watch these games on these channels, and I'm like, I want to play on TV. I want to play on Fox 5 or CBS or ESPN or whatever. And it's like, even playing it like we be on a, like, you know how ESPN got the headlines on the side, like say Kentucky and Duke playing, and then we'll just come up, oh, Colorado's playing Arizona, number 16 versus number, for me,
I was rolling
like the spotlight game for me. That's on the TV, and I'm watching it because we play tomorrow. And I'm like, yo, they spotlighting us right now on TV. Like, it's crazy.
Start showing a little highlights, talking about you a sniper and shit, talking about your PG killing and shit.
Sometimes it'll be coming up. No cap. Like, oh, last game, Shane Galling had 20 points. They'll show my highlights on there. Or they'll show my teammates' highlights. Like, oh, McKinley.
How that felt seeing yourself that I was like on TV, not watching it back in film, but also
yeah, like
ESPN throwing that shit up.
I don't know, it feels crazy, especially like sometimes they be playing the reruns on the Pac-12 network. So it's like on the rerun come, like say we play tonight at like 8 o'clock, the rerun come on at like 12. So we'll watch it at home, whatever. We all chilling. It's like, yo, bro, we on TV right now.
Niggas don't gotta use no synergy.
None of that. Nigga said synergy. Nigga said synergy.
Nigga say, yo, pass me the remote,
man.
We used to get film sent right to our iPad. They gave us iPads, and like whenever like they give us practice film from every day, even if we ask for it though, they wouldn't just give it to us. But it's like, yeah, I need practice film from January 15th. They'll give it to you. Oh, you need, which drill do you need? Or if you want the whole thing and stuff like that. Like,
this motherfucker said practice film.
Yeah,
but y'all, they got video coordinator though.
I know.
Yeah, like we'll watch.
That's that how major shit.
How major?
We had the tripods at the top.
Okay.
Where's these motherfuckers?
Wait, so like, all right, what was the? Cause I ain't gonna lie, me knowing myself, I would have been on some straight. Like, I would have got OD distracted. It's quiet. I would have got mad distracted. Like coming from
the camera,
not even just not. I'm talking about the whole being in the Pac-12, being in Colorado, nigga, at the facility. Like, I would have been in a up there. Like,
no, I'm not gonna lie. When I first got there, I'm like, I was really on something. Like, I'm going league. Like, I'm going league. Like, I'm here now. Like, this is where I want to be. I'm going league. Like, I'm this close, bro.
Nah, this close.
I'm this close. It's my junior year. All I gotta do is average. I'm saying it like it's easy. Like I'm saying it like I was just playing the year and like I just averaged 16. Like I could average 13 points here. Like
respectfully.
So I think my first year I averaged like 11. But I'm thinking like, yo, like I'm here now. Like I get to showcase my talents. I get to play on TV. I get to show everybody what I can do now. Like, and I ain't even play well. I ain't play how I wanted to play. Like I was missing shots. I was in the gym though. Like I was in the gym, but I was missing a lot of shots. Like a lot of stuff I normally wouldn't miss. And it's like it would frustrate me, and I think that's why I didn't play well. Like my 2 years there, I used to get frustrated a lot. Think about it a lot.
Like just over a shot, like on something like you can make this shit, but it's like what the fuck.
And like some games, bro, I'll really go like 1 for 5 from 3 and end up like 3 for 9 from the field, or like I'll go like stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, but why am I shooting like this? It's every game. It's every game.
You working on it.
I come into the games like, yo, bro, like I need to have 30. I'm about to have 30, bro. I'm about to go crazy. Started every game too. It's not like I'm bumming it out there. It's like,
they trust you for sure.
You feel me? Like average like 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Like I play good defense. I average a steal or something like that. I'm not just out there just bumming it. I'm just not making my shots. Like I started every game. It's like I don't know what it was, bro. I don't know.
Yo, bro, it's something in our head, bro, because I went through a slump my senior year too. Word to everything. I'm in the gym. I'm in the game pulling up. I'm like, yo, why is my shit left, bro? I'm really thinking like, yo, what's going on? But your shit, it could have been something just because it's Colorado and shit. It's probably like, yo, I'm missing shots and I know I can have 15 right now at least.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, yo, why am I not hitting at least 3 of my shits? So I'm putting up 6.
Yeah,
Like, I know it's just simple.
that's the most annoying
Nigga,
part.
thinking about it, niggas just gotta be like, fuck it. Open
Shout
them
out to
up.
the game.
Word.
Be the most annoying part, like. But I just played through it though, and then I also had like the coaches on my back too, like I remember one time coach came up to me in practice. He was talking about like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I think you shouldn't take no more than 2 dribbles.
What?
Yo, bro, what? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Should have been like, yo, I'm Shane the man that made the traction. Respectfully, yo.
Yeah,
I do what I do.
I think better things happen when you take 2 dribbles or less. So I'm like, how do you want me to like? You want me to be like a shooter / facilitator? I can't facilitate off 2 dribbles. Like, you want me to coming off a screen is 2 dribbles. So after I come off the screen, you want me to just pick this ball up and just somebody come get it? Like,
niggas just want you to get a paint touch and that's it. He
Somebody
said,
come
yo,
get
go.
it.
He said, go get a paint touch.
come off the screen, just put me on the bench, bro. Just put somebody else in the game for me to do that, bro. Like,
Nah, I feel you on that one. I do the same shit. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm Shane the man that made the traction.
I
do what I do, and I do it well.
I should have told him to watch his film.
Watch his film.
Watch this film. Should have told me, yo, grab the remote. Turn the ESPN real quick.
Watch your film. But yeah, my senior year, I even played worse my senior year.
Hey, didn't you get injured though? Like I definitely, you hurt your ankle or something, right?
Yeah, I sprained my left ankle. That's my jumping leg.
Yeah.
4-1, that's my. So it's like.
That's the one when you hezzy on UCLA.
Yeah, I also wasn't. Yeah. What?
Like he said, that's the one with hezzy on UCLA.
This shit that was on ESPN like this. I say, yo, this nigga Shane is wildin'. Yo, that brings us back. Remember just now you like, yo, niggas be on TV? Yo, Shane, it's not crazy that me, Cole, live in the same house and they could be like, yo, Bob, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, what you fucking with at like 8:30? He said, Shanae, I said, yo, throwing Colorado versus what's it called? Niggas watching that.
Nah, that shit was wild.
Niggas out of practice. Like for me, same shit with Ja. Same shit with where everybody pretty much. But when you know when it was my first Shane, I say, yo, throw that Colorado on, bro.
Appreciate it. As I should.
That shows support is free.
Support is definitely free. Shit ain't about nothing.
Who the toughest nigga you think y'all played against? You played against in Pac-12. Well, in D1 in general. How major, whatever.
In D1 in general?
Yeah. Like in your 2 years at Colorado.
I mean, I played against Peyton Pritchard is probably the most solid basketball player I ever played against. Bro, he's so tough. Bro, on film, he looks so guardable. He looks like, yo, bro, I could guard him. Like, easy.
Yeah, when you get him, when it's live and direct.
Yeah, he's just mad poised with it, bro. He don't do nothing crazy. He's like a 6'2" Luka. At least he was in college.
Nah, but he getting minutes though in the league, man. Like,
he doing his thing. He doing his thing.
Yeah, minutes, but he was like a 6'2" Luka, bro. Like, he'd get to the lane, slow step, 2-step, layup, crossover, hezzy, side step, 3. Like, he played just like him, bro. And it's like, he's
a little short.
He was tough. But who else I played against? I played Jalen Noel. He's on the Timberwolves right now.
Son that went to Washington, right?
Yeah, he's tough. Matter of fact, Washington was tough my junior year. They had Matisse Thybulle, Jalen Noel, Noah Dickinson.
Right.
Damn.
And
yeah, it was nice.
David something. I forgot his last name.
David Chris or something like that.
David Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was tough.
I played on that team. Son is from New York is on that team too. Hamir, right?
Oh,
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's on that team too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was tough that year. Who else?
Okay.
Luke King, we shut Luke King down. Crazy. Kevin Porter Jr. is tough.
He's very
First time
tough.
we played him. First time we played him.
Oh, he did go to SC.
Sleeper.
Huh?
He did. I forgot he went to USC.
Yeah, first time we played him, we shut him down. Second time, he went crazy, probably like 20, 22, something like that. Like he's so NBA talent. Like
I feel like he's just so accurate.
his game in college was an NBA game, bro. And I feel like that's why he didn't play much. Because he didn't have a college game. He has a pro game.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play much at USC. I mean, I wouldn't say he didn't play much, but like he didn't start half the year. Like he was coming off the bench. Like some games he played like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But it's like I feel like he's just like he don't got a college game. He got an NBA game, bro. Like he's really tough. ISO got it.
ISO got it.
I'm not gonna lie. The G League, bro. The G League.
Yeah. That nigga is running through that shit.
In the G League, bro.
He just got called up.
Yeah, he definitely just got called up.
He definitely just got called up.
To the Rockets.
He better have got called up. He was wilding. That shit was.
I mean, he probably
was wilding.
He probably in there for his mental, but other than that, shouldn't be in the
The Cavs baited. That's numero uno.
Heard you, GM. Fuck out of here.
I ain't get to take it. Bobo, he was hurt. Bobo was hurt. Conference play. That's why he broke his foot.
Bro, yeah, I played some niggas. Who Arizona had like you was a.
I played against Nico Mannion, Josh Green. Brandon Randolph used to play on Gauchos.
Yeah,
he was there.
Did he go to like West Town or some shit?
Huh?
Did he go to West Town for high school? Like prep school or whatever?
I think so. He was
like
he played Russ Smith in his movie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He was tough. DeAndre Ayton was the year I left. No, I got there. He left the year I got there. I don't know. It was a couple tough people in the pack.
What team you gave the most buckets to?
Yeah, then COVID fucked up the got a tournament and shit. Y'all about to go to the tournament, fuck that shit up.
Yes, so we lost. We lost like our last 5 games before Pac-12 tournament, and then we get to the Pac-12 tournament, we lose first round, but we were still ranked in the nation.
Yeah, I got a bid and shit.
Yeah, so we still had an automatic bid in the tournament, even though we lost 6 in a row, and we lost first round in that tournament. We still had an automatic bid. So then, right after our game, NBA shut down. And then that's when I think the SEC shut down, then the ACC. I think we was the last Power 5 to shut down. Because I think we was playing that same day. And then they Pac-12 tournament shut down, I think.
Yeah, he
COVID restrictions.
Your shit was the last one that
last one.
Yeah, so ours was like the last one to get canceled, and we was like, nah. It's just when Rudy Gobert was touching everything.
He was touching everything.
And yeah, I was like, nah, bro. Like, everything is shut down. There's no tournament. I'm like, the only time I get to go to the tournament, bro.
Niggas crazy.
Only time.
Violated.
Missed out my freshman year. We lost in our conference tournament. I went to JUCO. Third year, we lost, and then we went to the NIT. Now, I get to go to the NCAA tournament, the dance.
The big dance.
Cancel.
Nah, that is wacky, bro. I feel for you on that, brother.
What you did when you found out it was canceled? Because I would have been going crazy.
Well, you know what they did out in Colorado.
Hey, we was all tight. I think they canceled the tournament like the next day because I think we was all wondering, like, are they going to reschedule it? Or are we going to, Like they can't cancel it. Like
Can't just cancel it.
we not thinking the world about to be shut down. Like we not thinking we about to be on quarantine for months.
Niggas closed
Word.
outside.
Yeah, they closed
outside,
outside.
inside.
Do not come out. And we was in Vegas, like no mask, like in casinos, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, nah, never is the world getting shut down right now. Like it's a pandemic, bro.
Pandemic changed a lot of shit for niggas, man.
I'm like is this really like like this is one of the things like, yo, bro, is this really happening?
Yeah.
Like coronavirus, like
coronavirus.
Like Rona, you really don't fuck with me?
Boy, Rona clipped my whole senior year. So nigga.
That's crazy, bro.
I feel like everything is COVID now, so it's like,
yeah.
Like niggas should just blame it on COVID.
Yeah. Like any wild shit happen, yeah, that shit COVID. Like,
you don't got no job? Nah, COVID, bro.
COVID,
bro.
Right now. You going out there with COVID? Like, try to catch COVID.
COVID, bro.
Nah, you shitty. It's like you can't say nothing, but yo, nah, respectfully, you like COVID.
Crazy. And then COVID messed up my pro shit too. Like, been in the crib since March. Been here. I've been in New York since March. Last year in March.
So what's up with you? What's next? Like when all COVID shit, like
nobody knows.
Like
I can't even answer that, bro. It's just now I'm just waiting to see if country's gonna hit me back. Like I just fired my agent a couple months ago. I'm looking to get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
But like I still got some people helping me and trying to get some places. But some people, like I'm looking at like Colombia, Cyprus right now. Spot in Europe, Africa. But it's like I'm still waiting on responses and clarifications and stuff like that.
That shit a process.
People just trying to help me, and I'm just waiting on answers for real as of right now.
You know how that could go.
Yeah.
That's why you staying in the gym.
Yeah, I'm just in the gym. I'm either in the gym or I'm playing Warzone.
Nigga love Warzone, so like.
Me and Ja play every single night, bro.
Now I see y'all niggas be winning too.
Yeah, I know y'all.
Remember, I played with y'all niggas, but I played with these niggas once, and this wasn't when I wasn't heavy on the Warzone. These niggas was dead ass up there, like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, why are you not over here with us? Niggas was barking. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I don't wanna play with y'all no more. Yo.
Are we taking it's like basketball and Warzone. You know what I mean? Like we take it to heart, bro.
It's to get up the hoops and Warzone.
It's hoops and Warzone, bro. It's everyday life.
Niggas a shooter, respectfully.
A shooter.
Niggas a shooter and everything.
And everything.
Now, if I was dumb nice though, I'd be a streamer. No cap. Like that's how much I play the game, but I'm not up there like that to just be streaming.
Right, you're not trying to stream nobody in your shit, and now you like, I'm streaming for.
My son Tut, like he can do that.
Tut, he's wilding.
Tut can do that.
Wilding. He is wilding.
I used to watch his videos every night, bro.
Nah, word.
Yo, bro, who you telling, bro? Nigga, he was forcing us to watch. Like, don't get me wrong, them shits is fire. Like, he was doing this thing. Yo, bro, my son Danny was.
Bro, I'm chilling at nighttime. What you fucking with?
Son.
I said, nigga, Tut playing Fort.
Yo, boy, my son Danny.
I'm too dead.
That shit live, Danny dipping from wherever he at. Yo, hold on now, I gotta. It's quiet. Yo, bro.
Nah, but Tut, he a real right streamer. Like he's really talking to his streamers. He be like, "Yo, like 100 likes and I'm a stream, y'all." They said, "Copy. Thanks for the donation."
Yeah, like, he really do that.
He really gets to it. I can't front. And he's actually tough though. You like, there's some streamers that's alright. Like he be actually doing all the build shit. Like once Fortnite got a little too complicated for me, I ain't gonna lie, it was over.
Yeah, bro. Like they be doing all these buildings.
Like that's what I'm saying. He's tough with it. Like he's legit killing building. I like. Yeah, it wasn't for me. Like
I'm like, yeah, this game is like they doing like, bro, let's fight, bro. Like you always,
we basically just hiding. Niggas just hiding all day. I said,
That's
step.
why I play Call of Duty. Like you can't build. You can't just turn around and build a wall, bro. Like what is that? Building ramps and shit, bro.
I said, this nigga got a gold skin.
Yeah, like what, bro?
He's a very McKee.
I'm a Warzone dude right now.
Nigga said he got kids.
You said he got a gold skills. But yeah, man, we gonna end that convo, man. That was a great chop up session with my boy Shane the God, Mr. Gatling Gun himself. Oh shit, I'm bugging. I always forget this shit. I don't even know how I keep forgetting it. Bro, you know, before you get over here, everybody that come through here gotta answer that question. What was your outside the box moment? I'm meaning like for you, it's like, what was that moment you was like, all right, I'm nice at this bullshit. Like, I know. For you, your question,
He always knew.
Your answer, not even your answer. Your question would be, when was you like, I'm Shane the man, the main attraction? Because it seemed like you kept that.
But look, first, I'm originally Shane the God, as you see right there.
GAWD.
So I got Shane the God from middle school. So in middle school in Long Island, you play 5 quarters. And you play like every other quarter. So it's like you either play first and the third or second and the fourth. And then the 5th quarter, you can play anybody. So, and there's no 3-pointers until the 5th quarter. You can't press until the 5th quarter. Yeah, it was middle school.
You say you can't play ball, but you can play ball.
Yeah, it's just So I played the 2nd and the 4th quarter. I would never play the 5th quarter because we'd be up 50. Mind you, I went to school. It was me, Damani, and Justin Cole was on the same team in middle school. No, they put Damani and J. Cole on one team, and then they put me by myself because they know I'm just gonna go out there and score. So mind you, there's no 3-pointers, and I never played the 5th quarter. I barely played 5th quarter, and I averaged 28 points. So I'm like, niggas really can't fuck with me. And then
that was the most humblest shit.
Yeah.
Niggas really
I'm like,
fuck with me.
I'm like, like niggas really can't fuck with me. And then everybody in the crowd, like my friends and my classmates and shit, is like, Shane the God, that's Shane the God. So ever since then, that stuck with me. That's where I got Shane the God from. Just because I was wilding in middle school. Shane the main attraction. I gave myself.
Yo, I'm titling this episode that, son. Like that got it, bro. Shane the main attraction.
Shane the main attraction.
I kind of gave myself that name 3 years ago. Going into JUCO, I was playing in the men's league in Island Garden, and I had 70 points.
Wait, what?
He did.
I was playing in the men's league in Island Garden. I had 70. I hit 16 threes. And 70 buckets after that. So I'm like, and my man was there. They was calling me Shane the main attraction. Shane the main attraction. That stuck with me. But I kept that one around. Shane the God, like my friends was, as young people, we gassing each other up and all that. They was actually calling me Shane the God, like in the hallways and shit. And the Shane the main attraction one, it was just like. They were just saying that.
That got it.
Yeah, like I get it. They say Shane the God on the regular, but that Shane the man shit is like when you get 45 and you still going type shit. Like Shane the main attraction, bro.
You get 45.
Yeah.
And you still going.
So yeah, so that outside the box moment was like 7th grade, and I was like, yeah. And the funny thing about it though, like I averaged 28 points. And Damani still got MVP, and like of our team, like we had like team awards or whatever, and it was like sportsmanship award and MVP, and whatever. He gave Damani an MVP, and I never understood why. And it's like, I don't know.
He said, but I'm Shane the main attraction. Average
28 points in 2 quarters with no 3-pointers. Like I don't get it. But
that's a wild way to put it.
That's a whole nigga broke it down.
I used to play with Damani too when I was younger on Panthers.
Damani's get mad.
Great point guard.
Great point guard. But I don't know.
Let me say, but I'm saying the main attraction.
In the main attraction though.
That's real though.
That's real though. Yo, hold on. Before we get out of here, too, you know we gotta shout out my guy Jelly. Tournament time, baby. Yes, sir.
Tournament time.
Tournament time?
Yeah.
Tournament time. No, you got a tee up game.
Player of the year. Defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
All conference first team.
Uh-huh.
The kid won 4 chips in the last 4 years. What do you have for me this year, Jelly? You know what, Jelly? It doesn't matter what you do. You're good. You're good.
Distinction, bro.
Like, you cool out. I just had to let niggas know, bro, just in case anybody was saying.
Nah, yeah, bro. You know you gotta go up there and do
When's
your
your tournament? When your tournament start?
We play Saturday.
Against who?
Caldwell. If we win, we play Stack. We play Baldy.
Ooh, yeah. Send me the link for that.
Yes, sir.
Tune
in.
Both games. I'm tuned in.
Tune in.
Yeah, I know this posture and now on the way out.
What?
What you said?
The fuck you said?
Nothing.
Yo, hold on.
Yo, we out of here. We out of here.
Yo, yeah, we out here on that one, yo. Yo.